think you can see the screen.
Yeah.
Then, cut its no events already. Obviously, these ones are the past events is creating, and then also for the ISP. So for your case, when you're
Mm.
creating a new event, you simply come to
Mm.
this part here, create
Mm.
event. But of course, I have to keep sharing the link, the screen, because it keeps changing whenever I click another tab.
Okay.
So you're seeing that one.
Yes.
Create event first, then you come to this one. So if you're having an event, you'll be having
Mm.
manage events, then you can use of your events, start events, or create a new one. So we
Mm.
shall go with creating an event at first.
Mm.
You forgive my network. Then the host is of course the SB first
Okay.
year, but it's not compulsory to post the host here as the SB. It can be an event
Mm.
for EMBS, then you can put your EMBS, then but this is for Chambo. So I'll use that for the SB. So you specify which one is going to host the event. Then the payment contact
Okay.
for the email, it's yours. You're the person hosting the event or the team lead. You put your email here,
Mm.
then notify immediately. You
Okay.
can also put this to notify the attendees or you yourself.
Mm.
Then course sponsor name could be you're having an event partnering with a student from either computer science from your university or
Mm.
social science. So you put the club name there, then extra contact info, you can skip this.
Yeah, on course sponsor name, I put the student first name of another person I'm collaborating with over.
No, you put you're having an event.
Okay.
Let me just use you're having an event as human in engineering from your SB.
Mm.
But on that event, you're partnering with also you're having supposed like maybe people from computer society or
Mm.
from photonics. You put your
Mm.
SB chapter name or society chapter name here. Or like the event you just had recently done for Tunisia. So
Mm.
I'm sure for them they put their host as the Tunisia section or chapter. Then you the Uganda section, is it Euchuli SB under
Mm.
this one because you are planning with an event. Then for this part here you can skip the extra contact unless if you have what to put there. But I usually
Mm.
skip this part.
Okay.
Then the most part is the details part. The
Mm.
details you put the title of the event.
Mm.
Then you specify the category, professional,
Mm.
technical, or any.
Mm.
Then if you specify that the technical part, it will
Mm-hmm.
pose this one because there are no subcategories under technical. But if you go
Okay.
for administrative, it will open
Mm.
this, meaning
Mm.
they are categories under that administrative part of the event. So it's
Mm.
either officer training or ESCOM. So
Mm.
if I had arranged for this session, I would go
Mm.
for the category of administrative. Then I put
Okay.
under this officer training because it is a training for officers.
Mm.
I go with that. If you're doing an event partnering or leading with WIE, so you tick this part here, a checkbox. It means the
Mm.
event is hosted by Women in
Meaning.
Engineering.
Mm.
Then the start date, it's always a future date, or it can be the date of today, but the time will be a future time, not this exact time, because you can't create an event which already happened or for the past. That's why I was telling you that you can't have an event that you already hosted
Okay.
published. Then the end time still the same. If you're having an event taking more than 2 days, start time then also this.
Mm.
Then time zone we take Nairobi. You scroll and see Nairobi. It's here because there is no
Okay.
Kampala yet here.
Okay.
Then description you tell us something small about the event, what will take place and anything about the event.
Mm. Mm.
Then the header you can also skip this and the footer you can skip unless if you want to put there some blue logos in the footer. Where this part helps is when you're sending in notice to the attendees or what you're inviting people to come and attend your event. The footer part is putting some logos that will happen in the email down, because when you send an e-notice, you receive the emails. So this part goes in the footer, the logos that you put, that, but it's not usually supposed to put these things there.
Okay.
Then the agenda, if you have it by the time you're publishing the event, you can also put it there. Or you can update this part for the agenda towards the event time. You can always click the event, then you edit. You add the agenda there.
Okay.
Then keywords. Keywords, you're having any event dealing in computer science, it is IEEE computer, it is IEEE CS. Then if it is about EMBS, of course you have to put it there. If you are having an event like that, you are arranging for IEEE Day, it is going to be having all the SBs. So you put there IEEE, KYU, comma, IEEE, INDEJ, comma, IEEE, like that. Yeah? You put there as the keywords. You know the meaning of keywords in SEO. You know SEO in full.
What?
SEO, search engine optimization.
I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Yes.
Then the location.
Then the URL, I think URL Jobus.
Which one? This one, survey.
Yeah, survey URL.
You can put this after. You can have this as a, should I say, a feedback form. You put it here.
Okay.
But usually we don't carry that on, unless if you want to, of course, monitor your attendees. But you can skip putting the URL here, then you share them during the what, the event in the chat part.
Okay.
You put there the link, then they feed in the feedback for you to go through after the event. Then location, same stuff. Address, no, for location, this is where I saw you having virtual, hybrid, and then in person. I think you know the meaning of these three terms. Virtual, it means it is entirely online. Then hybrid, it is two-way. Some people are coming to the venue, then other people are online. The expensive part of this is you have to be having a constant, should I say, a good network for people online, not to miss anything. If you're having online or virtual, then in person, it is entirely people on ground. In person, of course, you put there the address 1. You either put the, where is your USB by the way? Is it in Kampala? You put there Kampala, and then the part in Kampala it is, that is address. So then building, the building you're having the event from your university. So that we guys coming from Chambugo, we know when we reach the gate, we ask the gate guy the building you put in the event, so that they can direct us easily. Then room number, the same. We reach the building, you ask for the room number so that we can reach there. In case you're not online, you can easily reach the room. Then the city, same style. Then map URL. That's if your SB is on Google Maps, and I'm sure it's there, you can put the URL here.
Okay.
Then the country, it is usually twice. You put here Uganda. Then it will load. Then again here you select Uganda, so it is always two-way there. Then this one, unless you did geography, you can go to this part.
Which one?
Override that and then long till. You put the coordinates there. Then postal code, we usually use 1, but 1 is for Chambugo. So you put there your postal code for your SB.
Okay.
Then registration, the same thing. Registration, standard, external, or none. Standard, it is always free. Then external, if you don't want to capture the registrants online using Vtools, you put here the Google form for them to register.
Here on the URL.
Yeah, registration, then URL, you put there the Google form to register, so that you can capture the details on your Google account.
Okay.
Then this standard part, they go to the Vtools, you always see them there. So you specify for them when to start registering and when to end. Usually the ending time, it is what I encourage, yeah? You put there like 5 minutes to the event time. You close the registrations. For events where you're going to take care of logistics, like you know how many people to host and prepare for their meals and everything, at least end this registration a day before so that you can arrange throughout the 24 hours. Then external, you put there the Google form for them to register. Then no registrations needed. You close that. So it will close all the parts here. Standard, they have to register. Then external, Google form. None, no registration, they just come and attend. Then if you have speakers, you also fill them there. Speaker 1, his details, you put the topic of the speaker. Is he distinguished lecturer? You also specify that. If he is not, you leave this unpacked. Pardon?
What does that mean?
What I always say about this part, if you're having someone from maybe a professor, either abroad or gotten from IEEE Vtools or volunteers, you can click this. Okay, you can also ask the person.
Okay.
Then description about him or her, a simple one, just a bio, a simple bio. Then the name either Dr., Mr. or Mrs. or engineer. You know this part, given middle and family name. Then you can easily ask the person which name should attendees easily call you, you put it here, preferred name. Then if they have a portfolio, you put their URL here.
Okay.
You can also put here a LinkedIn for the person if they have.
Okay.
Then their address. Most of the parts you can skip, unless when you see the asterisk, the red asterisk, you can easily put that info. Then organizations where they work or where they volunteer. So this is the part we are asking about how to report an event. It is this part.
Oh.
It only comes, it is possible to use this part when the event already happened or it is in the past. Like you finish the event and you publish it on Vtools. You always see this part. So you put the number of IEEE attendants and then the guests that the non-IEEE attendees, you put them here.
Pardon?
For this part IEEE attended, you put the number of IEEE members that came for the event.
How do you mean?
Of course, they register. They register, and also if you use the Google form for registration up there and use external registration, you can always put there the question or section for IEEE member number, so you can easily count them.
Okay.
Then the guests, it is all the other members without IEEE membership. You put them here. Why you're seeing this part, save and publish, is because the event isn't yet hosted. If this event was in the past or it already been hosted, this part will be for reporting, not save and publish. I think creating you now, okay? So I will show you simply how to report an event. I'll have to end this sharing, then share another window pause. You're seeing that?
Yes.
So for these events, if you have events here, they'll always be listed here. That's why you saw your dashboard and it was all clean without events. So I'll simply go to manage events.
Is it okay if I use this one up?
Which one? It is okay, they all listed here.
Okay.
So you see this event, this one, it means they were all reported. Are you seeing this date? It means this event was reported on August 21st. If it wasn't reported, you would see something like, let me see if there is some event without reported. So if you see this like it is blank like this here, it means either this event was cancelled. Then these ones where they were reported, I think I have all events reported. Not seeing any reported and unreported. So they are all reported. But if they're not reported, the part for reporting the event would be here.
Okay.
So you either simply click that, then you report, or to take you through the part for reporting, I can easily go to manage. So if I go to this part of manage, the event will open. So down here, you see this part of reporting. So if you reported the event maybe yesterday and you didn't have the pics to upload at that time, you simply come and manage the media. You click this, then you upload the pics. I think you're seeing this screen.
Yes.
You put the title of maybe the pic, maybe it is the overall or the group photo. You put a group photo, then description you can skip, and then you browse the pic from your machine. Then upload and close. It is usually maximum of 10 MBs per event. The pics you upload, when you add their total storage space to be used on the Vtools, it has to be 10
MB.
10 MBs. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's all, because you see this one, so it means this one it was reported by Florence Kawala on 21st, and IEEE members were 20, the guests were 26. It means the whole event had 46 attendees. Yeah. Do you have other questions about events? I think the whole Vtools, you know about it. You know the officer reporting, because we had in the last training. Then surveys, you can go through that. Then as you're the student chair, and also you have to do the student branch reporting.
Let me see. Where have you gotten that from? Okay. I've seen it here.
You have the one for reporting the officers. You can easily change them and do that stuff. I clicked on branch. It is officer.
I'm seeing new concept plans, submitted plans.
Do you have any plans submitted?
I don't have.
Hey, because you haven't submitted anything. But anyway, your batch is still, you don't rush. Just do everything in line, then you will move. Unless for the other attendees of the meeting that have SPs that have been existing for some good years. Now these are the plans. So for Chambogo, they have some plans submitted, but then
those plans are for this year, next year.
Usually we submit the plans before February. Yeah, I think it's before Feb 1st every year. You can read through this, and you know what to do what. So if I click a new plan, usually Vtools it is direct fill and go. Student brush, which year of course it is automatic. For this year it closed. Now they're accepting plans for 2026. So here I'll put my name, my email, the branch URL, and then the student branch email address. Then branch operations and funding, everything is click and fill in, then you continue. Everything is okay. Activities, goals, signatures, save and submit. So you don't need to draft your own plans using any other tool.
It's Vtools.
It is Vtools to do everything for you.
So when I do I just post them and those people see them, such that in case I'm requesting for a funding, they go through what I posted.
Yeah, but then usually for these plans, when you submit, usually every year the SBs receive some funding automatically for their activities. So they based on these plans. If you have a plan submitted, of course they can give you some funding to run the activities. The SBs without plans, I should say they are not going to receive funds, because why would you receive funds for nothing? You have no activities that you're planning. Why would they give you funds? Unless the funds are coming for events that you submitted for their proposals. But then for these Vtools, plans that you submit, they automatically give you funds for the activities
What?
you've included there.
Even if you don't have the specified dates.
Of course, you can have the events, but the dates can change. So long as you have the events hosted, that's the main point. You can have the events here, the dates you can change on when you receive the funds late, you can have the events late. But make sure you report the events that you had them and you show proof that you did the events than lying rather than forging the reports. You have legit reports, then everything will be okay for the SB. Why we emphasize this is because your current activities, they affect the next gen's existence in IEEE. Because if my time of leadership, my reportings and everything was not good, of course the next executives will face problems. So what I encourage is have a legit work background and everything
Hello?
will be okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other question about Vtools?
Maybe to know where my excom cabinet is.
Your XCOM is the officer reporting.
Officer reporting.
When you click there, you can see the screen. Then you come to manage officers. Then if you go to manage the ULs, of course you can also click this, then you see the URL for the ISP. That's where
Then
you
there
are.
is. That's why you are what?
Let's first do this. Then if you're the student branch chair, you specify when you click manage officers, you come to this section here, you put in the SB you want to manage. So I'm managing Chambo. Personally, I can manage the whole SB, but then for you branches, it is Chambo University. I'm sure for your dispute you'll have a few, because you have a few societies yet established in your SB. So if you click that, you come and manage these ones. You want to end the time for this person here, you click this, then you end the term for that person, but I'm not ending any term here. Then if you have ended the person's term of service from here, you come to this part having the plus sign, this one, they add a new officer to the position. You click that, we only use the student IEEE number or the member number. When you put there the number for the person, you specify their starting date and then the end date. It is usually 1 year. If the person is starting today on 26th of August, the end term will be August next year, 20th or 30th. Usually 1 year, then you can submit that.
Okay.
I think that, so then manage URL.
So what about this part for other? Because someone maybe cannot manage that role alone.
Okay, we're going to go back there. The next part you asked about was the URL for the SPA.
Yes.
When you click manage officers on this part here, officers, then there will be two buttons here. The one for reporting officers or managing officers, then the one for your URL. It is always this one. So you copy this, you use it anywhere it is supposed to be used. For example, if you're doing the plan, they always ask you for the SB URL. So you simply copy this and take where it's supposed to be pasted.
Okay. Do they create that URL, or I just find it there automatically?
It is there. You click there, you find it. It is there.
Let me see. Let me put just.
Or you have the website yet?
They are still creating it.
They are still creating it. It will be done soon. No wahala. You can always use that one for the plans. Then next question you were asking is the other part.
Mm.
Let's see that one. Manage. What is the other part?
That other under chair.
Of course, you the chair. You're executive already. Then the other part is the counselor or the advisor you're having for the SB. Then the secretary for the SB, treasurer, vice chair, and then the webmaster. That's the part.
Hey, they are the other.
Hey, why are you sounding the others? They are also ESCOMs, by the way.
Okay.
So I think that's it.
Mm.
I'll call Hope you're joining later as we are finishing. Hey, hey. How are you anyway?
So, Owen,
Yes, please.
so there is no part for putting the assistant.
Which assistant? The vice chair?
No,
Yeah.
maybe this cannot do what? Cannot do their roles alone.
It is like this.
Mm.
It is always only the chair that has the vice chair. The rest of the secretary, president, and webmaster, if they can't deliver, what I can say is just removing them. Okay, you can give them a warning
Mm.
via notice or through email. You notify them that you're not doing your roles as the treasurer or webmaster secretary. If they don't change, then you can just remove them, because that means they just came for certificates on the what and the Vtools team executives. Then if they are okay, how they can usually do deliver, because I'm sure you don't have a bank account yet. You
Not
have no books for the SP that the secretary will be using or files. So how to make them effective or deliver is simply having events, then they volunteer on the team hosting the event, organizing the event. Maybe the event is in person, that is on ground. They can volunteer easily as maybe speakers, people helping how to what to register attendees. Also, if
mm.
there is carrying projectors what around the campus, they can always help there. The event e-notice, you know how to create an e-notice. Creating an
No idea.
e-notice. So this part here, I have to close this window. I present another one because they keep changing. Hope Faith, how are you? Hope Faith, I'll call her, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also good. So about creating an e-notice, the e-notice, it is usually easy not to use this part here. If you're having to create an e-notice easily, when you publish an event, it always has, let me show you how it is before going to that part of creating from scratch. So they have no upcoming event. It would be easy if they have an upcoming event. Okay, let's use this one. After publishing the event here, you always see this dashboard here. So if this event was to be hosted in the future, you come to this part here, create e-notes for the event, from the event here. You click that, it always show this, send to all. Why you're seeing this all, it is because this event, when I was creating it, I added this Makerere, Ndeje, the other SB as they are also hosts. So if it was only for one SB, when I click this, I won't see this drop. It will just go straight to the what? The e-notice. Why I'm seeing this it is because I'm having other co-hosts, but they are all SBs. So I'll click this so that they also receive what? The e-notice in their emails. So if I click that, okay, the basic info, of course, these ones will come automatic. The subject is what? The event title, but you can change this to a subject that you want, because for this e-notice, you're creating an email. So I leave the title as like that. Then I'll call you saying, hey, what is it? Then the category you specify. But always, I encourage you guys to leave it as it is, as that, meeting or event notice. Because it is always a two-way. It is either an event or a meeting. You won't be having a club, maybe, should I say, outing on Vtools. It is always an event or a meeting. Then send by. When do you want these e-notes to be sent? You can create the e-notes today, but then you say, I want to be sent tomorrow. So I'll put it 27th of August and specify the time. Then specify the reminder. When do you want the attendees to be reminded? If the event is having the internal registration, I'm sure you know what it means, internal, external, and then non-registration parts.
Yes.
The internal means that they are registering on Vtools. External, they are registering using Google Forms. Then no registrations. So you remind the attendees to register or about the event that is tomorrow. Because they might register this month, but the event is next month. So you remind them like 24 hours before the event. You specify the time. Then priority, you specify, is it normal, high, or critical?
What does that mean? Priority, normal, high, critical. When do I put?
How I can treat these ones, Normal, it is okay. You can register either at your own pace. Then high, registration is needed. Then critical, I always use it when the event is having logistics part. When I want to care for t-shirts, printing, then the meals to arrange for the attendees, I use critical so that members can register in time. I know what to cater for.
Oh, okay.
Then from it is always like this. You notice that, or you can specify, but always use the .IEEE email. When you're specifying from, you put your email. Then from name, you can also specify either you want to be left like this, or you can put your name. But I encourage you guys to use these as they are. Use the e-notice email and then the IEEE e-notice name. Then replying to, you specify here. They are members when they want to consult about something on the event. So you put the email here where you want them to reply to. Then the name, your name. Then add special requests. When do we usually use this special request e-notice? You'll be having some events. When did I usually see e-notice? It was an event. Was it physical? Okay, where I usually use this special request here, it is usually you're having an event as an SB, but then remember the other part of sending e-notes to all OUs here. Remember that part. So usually when you select all AUs here, you specify for the person behind the e-notice admin dashboard here to help, because when you don't put your e-notice, they will not allow you to send the e-notice to those people, because you're not any people event on those SBs. So you specify that I'm having this event, but partnering with the different SBs listed in the Vtools. Are you getting this part? How to use this part for the special request? you're getting. Then after that you click next. It is now here. There was an issue on your receipt information. You can't.
Where?
The other part for the e-notes to the admins. They are giving me this error is because I am not an SB volunteer in this SBV here. Makerere University, Mbarara, Yastibat, and Indege, then UCU, no, UICT. So for them to upload the e-notice to their emails, I have to put the part here. You go back. Then you put. I clicked back info to go back to this part. For them to send the e-notes to the other person's emails, I specify here that the event, yes, it is hosted by Kyambogo University, but it is partnering with other SBs. That's why I included them in the co-host, co-compose, sponsor, or composer name, or co-hosts. Then you click next. After putting the note here, the notice here, I'll click next. You know how to create the notice there, or the note to them. Then you click all of these ones. After putting a notice there behind for the admin on the e-notice dashboard, after that you next.
Yeah, Feterim.
By the time we had this event, Hajat, you had no SBA, not so?
Yes.
By this time you had no event. If it was, actually I even searched for that SB there, it wasn't there. That's why it's not here. So if the SB was already in existence, of course it would be there.
I get it.
Then you come here to review the contents of your e-notes. After selecting the recipients, now here you can see the draft of how your e-notes will be like. I'm sure you're seeing this thing, problems feed what, yeah? So I'll unclick these ones so that I can pass this stage. But if to easily pass this without these errors, you go back to this back info for you to pass that step of seeing those errors. If you're having an SB collaboration with the other SBs, you put here the notice.
So what if I'm only having with one SB?
One
I just put
one SB, don't put anything here. It will just pass automatically. Why I'm not passing that stage is because I'm taking all SBs but not putting any notice here. So if I remove the other SBs, I'll automatically pass if I'm using only for Jambo. As you would see here. Next.
like what I'm saying.
What
Co-host is
the co-host what?
like if I'm co-hosting with one SB.
Yes.
One
That's you have to specify that I'm dealing with Ewuchuli and Makerere. So long as you go beyond your SB, you put the e-notes there for the admin. So long as you're having an event beyond your SB, please put what? The e-notice. Because if you don't put the e-notice, you won't pass this stage. So you're seeing here I'm only putting for Chambogo. I'll easily pass this stage because I'm only taking for Chambogo. Are you seeing that? When you select other SBs, you can't pass that stage minus putting what? A notice. But if you're only taking for one SB, so this part here, this is the draft of your e-notice to all attendees that you're sending your emails to. This is what they will receive.
Okay.
So here you'll be seeing registration not yet open here. But why we're seeing closed, it is because the event already passed. So you next. And this is how it is. So you're sending it to only Chambogo University. Member grades, you're taking all the members, all of them. Then, member status, those who are active. If you had selected Makerere and LSPs, they will also be listed here. To Chambogo, Makerere, Isbat, Euchuri, like that. Then priority we took none. We took normal. So this is how it looks like on their emails. Then you can submit the e-notice to the admins to publish it. I will not click this because it will be confusing our track for the SP. I think I'm done with the e-notice part. This is the draft of it. I'll delete e-notice because it is not going to be used. I think that's all for Vtools, unless if you have further questions.
The other thing, okay, it's Sigadejo. How can I even use Vtools?
To do what?
Can I use Vtools? IEEE members that have registered so far, and then how can I register members?
For Vtools, to know the IEEE members registered for your SB. I didn't get your question well.
Can Vtools help me register new members?
No. Registering new members, you know the steps taken. Let me take you through the steps.
I know that.
You have them. So don't use Vtools. Vtools, it is for managing your activities. The officers, the events, and the plans.
How about paying for the new members? Because that is what is disturbing me.
Paying for them is signing up new members using the official IEEE website or the registration website. I think you can easily get that on Google. IEEE, then you will sign up new member, you follow the prompts, and then the process will be okay. For that part, you should be having your ATM having credit on it.
What if I don't have an ATM?
What do you want to use to pay?
Virtual card.
So long as it is allowed there. What matters it is having a payment way to use.
And there is one person
who is what?
Who has failed us like to register.
You share details to me, then I can help the person register.
Okay. So how much do they, like how much is the, how do I call it? A fee for payment, like if it is $5, but a maker.
Let me first stop the recording.